Right. So today we're going to take a deep dive
Yeah.
into something that's really got people talking in Nigeria. Um, it all started with this viral video.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got this great article from Lover about it. Basically, it shows some of Nollywood's biggest stars.
Uh-huh.
You know, Pete Edochie,
Right.
Nkem Owoh, Patience Ozokwor.
Big names.
Big names.
Yeah.
All on a boat trip together.
Yeah.
But it's not just any boat trip. There's something about this video that has everybody buzzing online.
I think I saw something about this.
Yeah.
It was
So we're going to break it all down today.
Okay, sounds good.
So picture this, right? These Nollywood legends are headed to a Christmas carnival
Wow.
in Benikrukru Town.
Yeah.
It's in the Gibaramato Kingdom Delta State.
Okay.
They're speeding down this river, the wind's whipping around them, the boat's bouncing on the waves, and you can tell it's not exactly a relaxing cruise.
Definitely not a pleasure cruise.
No. And now look who's on this boat. Patience Ozokwor and Nkem Owoh. And they're like holding on for dear life.
Yeah, I remember seeing
They've got their life jackets on.
there's something about that.
Yeah, they're looking a little nervous.
Yeah.
You know. But then there's Pete Edochie,
Okay.
sitting there calm as can be, like he's just having a cup of tea in his living room.
No worries at all.
No worries at all. And the thing is, he's not wearing a life jacket.
What? No life jacket?
No life jacket. And that's what really set the internet on fire.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, here you have Pete Edochie,
Yeah.
who is like the epitome of wisdom and authority in Nigeria,
Yeah.
both on screen and off.
Exactly.
And people are seeing him do this seemingly reckless thing.
And they're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This isn't the Pete Edochie we know.
It doesn't compute.
Yeah.
So what was the reaction like online?
Oh, it was a whirlwind. You had people who were just excited to see these legends together,
Yeah.
sharing the screen again.
Yeah.
But then a huge wave of concern started pouring in.
I bet.
Especially for Pete Edochie.
Oh.
I mean, people were genuinely worried about his safety. But it was more than that. It was almost like they felt let down. Like he'd broken this image they had of him.
Yeah.
You know, the wise man who always plays it safe.
Right, always preaching caution.
Exactly. And suddenly he's tossing those values aside. It just didn't add up for a lot of people.
Did any of the reactions surprise you?
You know, to be honest, I was a little taken aback myself.
Right.
It really highlights the fact that even these revered actors are human at the end of the day.
Yeah, they make mistakes.
They make choices, sometimes questionable ones that don't quite fit the narrative we've built around them.
And sometimes those choices challenge us.
Absolutely.
So we have this really interesting situation where on the one hand, you have people worried about Pete Edochie's safety
Right.
and kind of disappointed in him. But then there's this other group of people who are actually defending his choice.
Right.
They're saying it shows his courage.
Yeah.
That he's not afraid to take risks.
Like he's living out his on-screen persona.
Almost like a real-life action hero, which is so fascinating.
It really is.
Because it shows how much
Yeah.
people connect with these actors and their characters. It's like they've blurred the lines between fiction and reality.
Absolutely.
And now they're seeing Pete Edochie's real-life actions to the lens of his on-screen persona.
And that's what makes this whole thing so thought-provoking.
It makes you wonder about the power of these actors and the impact they have on their audience.
Especially in a place like Nigeria.
Where Nollywood is such a massive force.
Huge.
I mean, for those who aren't familiar, Nollywood produces thousands of films every year.
It's incredible.
It's one of the biggest film industries in the world. And these actors are like cultural icons.
They're the faces of Nigerian storytelling.
They shape the way people see themselves in their country.
Exactly.
So their actions have a huge ripple effect.
They influence generations of viewers.
And aspiring actors and filmmakers.
For sure.
So when someone like Pete Edochie does something unexpected, it really makes people stop and think.
It challenges their perceptions.
And in this case, it sparked a really interesting conversation.
About celebrity and responsibility.
About the expectations we place on public figures.
Yeah.
And the boundaries between their public and private lives.
It's a good reminder that even our most beloved figures are complex individuals.
They're capable of making choices we might not agree with.
And that's okay.
Yeah, it's a reminder to see them as human beings.
Not just the characters they play.
And to remember that they have their own lives and their own perspectives.
It's about having a balanced view.
Exactly.
Recognizing their influence while also acknowledging their humanity.
So what do you think is the takeaway for our listeners today?
I think this deep dive offers a fascinating glimpse into the heart of Nigerian entertainment
Yeah.
and its cultural significance.
And how it reflects on us as a society.
Absolutely.
It's a reminder that even our most revered figures are multifaceted.
They can surprise us.
They can challenge us. And their actions can spark really important conversations.
And conversations worth having.
Definitely. Well said. So to wrap things up,
Hmm.
this seemingly simple Burt trip has really opened up a Pandora's box of questions about how we view celebrities,
Yeah.
the weight of their actions, and the responsibility that comes with their influence.
It's a lot to unpack.
It is, and it's something for all of us to think about.
Absolutely.
But hey, no matter how legendary you are, always wear a life jacket when you're on a boat.
Always be safe out there.
Safety first. All right, that's it for our deep dive today. Thanks for joining us.